We're back with the Pelican 10E. We're gonna do an upgrade that has been long time coming. Whenever it rains, if you leave these boats outside, the middle of the boat fills up and you can't get it out unless you dump the boat over. Today we're gonna solve that problem by installing a scupper plug. You're gonna find this one really useful. Stick around and we'll get right to it. The cleanout of my Pelican a couple weeks ago, I put it outside, the cover stayed on it, I got a bunch of water in it and I had to bucket the water out. And when you get a bunch of accessories like I have on here, you can't just tip these over and dump that water out of it. So I've been wanting to put in call it a scupper plug. I want to put a drain hole in it is really what it is. I don't want it to be a scupper because I don't want water to come into the boat. I just want to be able to drain it out if it comes into the boat. So that's the key to what I've got here. This is just a one-way drain that would go into the boat somewhere. A pass-through for your bilge pump is really what this is. Goes in the back of it. We're going to use it as a drain plug, and what you can do is just order one of these plugs that you use for the back of the boat. You may have to take that bolt in the back one and tighten it up just a little bit to get a little bit more squeeze out of it, but otherwise it fits in there just perfect and it'll seal that up just fine. And it's going inside this compartment, so it'll work out really good. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it back here in the battery box. My battery box is removable to a point. I have some wires hooked up to it, so I'm going to get it out of the way as best I can right now. And I'm going to get the trolling motor off just so it's out of my way. So I've got everything out of the way. I'm going to take my mat. I do have a floor mat in here. Floor mat. So where I'm going to put it, well, it's really got dirty the one time I took it out. I'm going to put it right there. And yes, it is going to require drilling a hole through your brand new boat. No time like the present. I've got a smaller drill bit here just because I want to make sure that this distance is going to be enough to cover the whole gap of it. If for some reason I drill a hole and I can't do it, I can always close a hole this big. I can't close a hole that big, so that's the reason why I'm going to pilot hole drill it first. I'm an eyeballer. That looks like it's about the center of it. Let's go ahead and hold your breath. It's through. What I'm going to do, that's the thickness of the boat, of the hull right there. That's the part that'll be threaded in there. So if you look there, I've got plenty of room on the threads to be able to thread that up there and get a really nice good seal on it. So I'm happy with that. So we're gonna go with that. What I'm gonna do is pick up my hole saw, because yeah, you gotta go bigger. That's not the last hole you ought to put in here. And it's not in here. I didn't put my tools away. Here it is. It's supposed to go in that case, but I always get lazy taking this off. So then I just throw it in the drawer that this belongs in, and then when I go to use it, I forget that it's there, so it's my own fault. But I'm going to use an 1 3/8. If you can see there, it should be just about the right size is what I'm hoping. If not, I may have to egg it out just a little bit. I have a funny feeling it's going to fit like a glove. Here's the big scary part. We're drilling a big hole. Whoop. Yeah. That's a big one. Moment of truth. Perfect fit. That almost looks like it was stock. I'm sorry. That's pretty cool. Where's my nut? Where did I put my nut? There it is. So just for grins, let me just make sure that the nut will fit. Yep, I get plenty of threads on the nut. So what I'm going to use to seal it, because yes, I am going to seal it, is this Loctite marine sealant. It's a sealant slash adhesive made for the water. After a little break, I hate big tubes because no matter what you do, at one point in time, they always seal up on you. Probably should have stuck a bolt down there, but this will be the last time I use this tube because I had to cut it really deep to get everything out of it. But we are going to use this stuff. I'm going to put it on pretty heavy because there's a lot of flex to this frame. And yeah, it is going to squeeze out of there. So I'm putting it on pretty heavy because I want it to squeeze out. I want to make sure I got a good seal on it. So here it goes. We're going to put this one in first. Okay. Good. Ooey gooey. Then I'm going to leave it like that. And then I'm going to put it on the nut. The same way. I know it's a lot. I don't want that marine sealant getting inside my boat. I mean, that water getting inside my boat. So we are depending on that marine sealant to do that. Gooey, ooey gooey. That stuff dries pretty quick and is really hard to get off. I made a heck of a mess there. But honestly, I'm happy with it. Water can get in here and drain right out of that hole. I don't have to worry about nothing. And here's my plug. Boom. That'll stop water from coming in. Whenever I want to drain it, just pop it, pull it off, and it'll drain right out the bottom of the boat. Because the pontoons are deeper than that, I'll never hit anything with that because it's deep down, and if I need to, I can always cut it off flush too underneath. So pretty good. I'm going to get my trolling motor back on. Down. It's even covered up underneath the it's even covered up underneath the mat, so pretty cool. How long does it take to cure? Fast setting 24-hour cure. Well, I wanted to go fishing, but 24-hour cure on it. I really don't want to take it to the water until it cures, just to give it the best chance of actually sealing up. I'm going to load it back up in here, but tomorrow or this weekend, we're going to take this thing out and see if that seals up. Day and a half later, something like that, we're back at Stevens Creek. We've been here once before. I caught a big old bass. We're going to take the Bass Raider out and see if it leaks and do a little bit of fishing while we're here. So wish me luck. It's going in the water. I love how easy that is. Not too shabby. successful day out on the water. I don't know if we brought any water in, but no. She's dry as ever. So the other thing we want to check, because remember this will actually go into the pontoons. Remember I got these plugs in the back here? Let's see if there's any water in there. That one's empty. Let's check the other one. Empty. So the pontoon didn't take any water on it either, so I call that a successful trip. Now I just gotta wait for the next time it rains so I can empty the boat out perfectly. I like it. Hey, I did catch a bass when we were out there. I love it. Another upgrade to the Pelican. So, hey, if you like the content, please come back. Like and subscribe. We got the Aggressor we're doing. We got a Yamaha we're doing. I got another Yamaha I'm doing. I got a Mercury I'm doing. I got some welding I'm doing. We're just doing it all. Until then, get out there and fish because it's always funner to do it. Talk to you later.